Let's now do the last Korvai of the Vasanta Jatiswaram, which is Charanam 2. So, the Charanam 2 goes like this. Sa, sa ni da ni sa ri ni da ma ga ma ga re sa. So, that's the first part. Let's see it. 1, 2, 3, go. Sa, da ni sa ri ni da ma ga ma ga re sa. Right? So, when you do this teha tehi, what we need to really bear in mind is how our legs are moving while you do the teha tehi. So, if you personally, I do it slightly to the angle and not so much to the back, because I feel when I do it at the back, my leg also automatically turns. Whereas for her, when she does the teha tehi, she manages to keep it here. So, I think each of us needs to find our angle of that teha tehi. It is, of course, the better one is to go as behind as possible to have a good twist, but please take it with the aesthetic of one's own abilities, right? So, once you have that 1, 2, 3, 4 and the whole fourth teha tehi, when you finish this and come here, make sure you go there for a second and then come. That makes all the difference when to bring that kind of a gravitas to that movement. Let's see it again. 1, 2, 3, go. Sa, sa ni da ni sa ri ni da ma ga ma ga re sa. This is one part. Then you have da ni sa ri ni sa ga ma da ga, full tatte taha with a takka at the end. So, tatte taha left, ditte taha right, tatte taha left, ditte taha right. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, go. Da ni sa ri ni sa ga ma da ni sa ma da ni sa ri sa. So, in this particular place, it is often seen that tatte ta happens together. What needs to be worked on is to make the tatte taha count. Tatte taha, 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 as two movements like how you have the legs, and then the thigh comes. Let's try it again. 1, 2, 3, go. Tatte taha te, ditte taha te, tatte taha te, ditte taha te. Now, since this is a busy eye movement, take more time to come te, ditte taha te. Make it a mellinam, meaning te, use it fully. Tatte taha te, not like the way the was like the came on the dot and then you had a lot of gaps. Instead here what you can do is tatte taha te, ditte taha te, tatte taha te, te, te. So the movement is complete and it's not busy. Try that. 1, 2, 3, go. Tatte taha te, ditte taha te, tatte taha te, ditte taha te. Yeah, almost there. But the third and fourth time, taha has to be even more stronger. And this is work in progress for everyone. So keep practicing. Then you have te taha, takka dimmi takkitta te idita te te idita te te idita te. So you have tatte taha takkitta. Let's just do that part. 1, 2, 3, go. Tatte taha takkitta. Once again. 1, 2, 3, go. Tatte taha takkitta. When you do this tatte taha, don't think only of this, but think of how this hand moves all the way here. Takkitta. See? When you do this, if you just make your torso and your hand align itself, this will happen very beautifully. So when here, if you're taking more time to come even here, then the alignment doesn't work. Let's see it once again. 1, 2, 3, go. Tatte taha takkitta. right? After this, te, 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 te. 1, 2, 3, go. Te, 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 te. This is your first part of it, right? Shall we dance it till here? 1, 2, 3, go. Sa, sa, ni, da, ni, sa, ri, ni, da, da, ni, da, ma, ga, ma, ga, re, sa, da, ni, sa, ri, ni. 1, 2, 3, 4, da, da, da. Ni, da, ga, re, ga, ma, da, ni, re, sa, ga, ma, da, ni. Right? So you are here, and then you have a very different Usi Tati Teta in just 6. You don't even have 8. So it is important how you use space when you have such less number of matras. So you have one moving straight, the other taking a U, another U, and then again moving straight. With 6, you can't do a big U, of course, but where you start and where you end is what matters. So you start with ta, te, ta, dit, te, and you face front. Ready? 1, 2, 3, go. Ta, te, ta, dit, te. This is facing front. Now when you want to make the U face to this angle, start here, make the U and finish with that angle. 1, 2, 3, go. Ta, te, ta, dit, te. Now the U starts in the same angle and move to the same place you started. 1, 2, 3, go. Ta, te, ta, dit, te. Now again face to the front and finish this side. Ta, te, ta, dit, te. So if you notice, it's not a big U or it's not a big line, but it has all the aspects of a U. That is, you start here and you end here. You start there and you end here. And then when you straighten up, you straighten this. So this is a simple second speed Usi Adavu in 6. How do you connect the previous and this one is what makes it very beautiful. Te, 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 te. Ta. Dance as though you are touching the skies at that time. Te, 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 ta. So this pull towards the sky is what will complete this movement very, very, very beautifully, right? So that is something to be kept in mind. Now let's go to the next part. Then you have takkitta, 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 takkitta. This takkitta is not so much about a bend, but a very majestic lean, and if we can try to move on the ground, not so much jump, takkitta, 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 tak, on the ground, lean, tall, and on the ground. So it's your torso wants to go here and your aramandi wants you to straighten. So it's like really pulling you from two sides. Let's see that. 1, 2, 3, go. Takkitta, takkitta, takkitta. This is with the jump. Now try it without the jump and take more time to go into takkitta, takkitta. 1, 2, 3, go. Takkitta, 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 takkitta. Both are fine. One was with the jump where ta you reached. The other was on the ground without a jump and you used all 3 to finish it. Can you try, show me both again? So jump and reach quickly. First 1, 2, 3, go. Takkitta, 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 takkitta. This is to show ta, like that. Now on the ground, grounded, move more, not jump, move more and make sure you are using all 3. 1, 2, 3, go. Takkitta, 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 takkitta. So this is where you can really make your Vasanta Jatiswaram your own stuff. If you feel like doing Vallinam, by all means you jump, reach there on the first beat, come back on the first beat. So you can choose either to do takkitta, 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 takkitta in Mellinam, where you make it soft on the ground, not with a jump but going really far as possible, and using all 3 to go there, or you can do it more strong, Vallinam, where you jump up, go for takkitta, 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 takkitta. Both are fine. Then you have tei, 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 tei. Let's see that. Dalang kutaka dikutaka tadinginado. Takkitta, 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 takkitta. Tei, 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 tei. So when you do this tei, 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 although all the three kanaka is the same, only the first one is in front, the second and third are in, the first one is in the side, second and third are in front, right? So when you do tei, 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 make this movement into a beautiful transition like that. So you're here, so this is a full stretch, make it into a nice strong Natyaram. And here, rather than doing tei, tei, tei or doing anything, tei, 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 stay there and then come for the tei. That will be much stronger because tei, 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 tei. Make that transition count. Tei, 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 tei. Hold your ground for tei, 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 and then come for the tei. Let's see it once again. 1, 2, 3, go. Sari sa ni ra ni da ma da ni sa ni da ma ga ni da ma ga re sa ga ma da ni sa. So if you look at this particular Korvai, I think the main PT piece is for you to find your comfort while you twist and while also you go for the teiha tehi, to go only as far as your body and your hand can go together. Then you have tatte taha, taha, 3 and 4 as separate movements. They take time to come there. So you can relax into that Natyaramam and not try to come on the first beat. That's the second part. And when you do the tatte taha, takkitta, think of after this how you come here. The swiftness of this one will make the whole presentation much neater. Then you have the ta, te, te, ta. The importance is where you start the ta, te, te, ta, di, te, and where you end it, which actually makes you form those geometric patterns, right? At the end of it, you have to choose between Vallinam or Mellinam and make sure that you make this transition count. So when you put all these thoughts together, then you're not just trying to imitate Jatiswaram, which you think is very perfect, but you really make your aesthetic choices and stick to them. I think the most important point is not just to say, today I can do this, tomorrow I don't know whether it will come or not, but really getting in control of your movement so that when you choose Mellinam, that you stick with Mellinam and don't go with habit. I think that is what is most important whenever you try to own a piece. Now practice.